The Master's Mysteries, Tales of Magical Mastery, Episode 113. What are you looking for? Which direction? How did you end up at the edge of the cliff? At the edge of a cliff halfway up the Sanjiling, a group of people is running frantically. It's none other than the Black Fox and others who are desperately looking for a place to hide. There's a cave below. We can take shelter for a while. The situation is urgent. We can only come here. At this moment, the Black Fox is blaming Ahu. He asked him to find a place for everyone to settle, but how did they end up at the edge of a cliff? Ahu is also anxious. After all, this place took him a lot of effort to find. How can I guarantee this? I'm not a mountain god. Is it safe? Don't turn back. Struggle inside. There is a cave under the newly formed cliff. There is no time to do a more detailed investigation now. After all, this danger waits for no one. As a few people were talking, suddenly a thunderous sound echoed in the air. And immediately after, the bodies of the nine-headed dragon and the demon dragon appeared. Quick, hide. Oh no, they're here again. They are enjoying the fight. But the powerful airwaves are causing rocks to fly, and suddenly a large section of the cliff collapses. All right, let's go down. As Ahu said, they really can't control so much now. They can only go down and hide for a while. You guys go in first. I'll observe the situation. Be careful, with Black Fox protecting them. The group finally entered the cave safely. But Ahu didn't rest. While everyone was hiding, he had the task of gathering information. When Ahu came out, he found that the entire hillside had almost turned into a hell on earth. The battle between the nine-headed dragon and the demon dragon was truly intense. The nine-headed dragon is desperate for revenge. Its momentum is fierce. Its 9 heads crazily bite around the body of the demon dragon. The demon dragon is not weak either. With its huge body and amazing strength, it creates a gust of wind with a single roll, not giving the nine-headed dragon any advantage. The two mythical beasts each have extraordinary powers, causing the earth to shake and the sky to tremble. The battle ranges from the sky to the ground, and then from the ground to the lakeside. No one dares to approach the entire hillside for dozens of miles. Now let's talk about Duke Xianjun in the formation. At this moment, he is extremely shocked. In front of him, the once pitiful and cruelly tortured Liao Feng is now transformed into a terrifying figure that he can't understand at all. Not only are all the wounds on his body gone, but what's more eye-catching is the pair of wings formed by unknown energy behind him. Those wings are constantly releasing a terrifying and dangerous aura. Senior brother, I beg you, release our master. I can't kill anyone now. A powerful and terrifying energy surrounds Liao Fengyi. Seeing it makes people shiver with fear. Although he is pleading for mercy, his words sound more like a threat. I can't kill anyone. Otherwise, you useless fool, stop pretending to be mysterious. How could Du Qianjun, who has always kept Liao Feng underfoot, tolerate such a threat? He raised his hand, and a beam of light shot out. This thing is useless in front of me. This energy struck directly at Liao Fengyi's chest, but Liao Fengyi didn't even try to dodge. Soon, Du Qianjun's eyes widened in amazement once again. Don't force me. Release our master quickly, or it will be too late. The energy on Liao Fengyi caused almost no harm, not even slowing down his forward steps. Fool, I've seen enough. Seeing this, Du Xianjun was really annoyed. This idiot in his eyes suddenly became stronger, which was beyond his imagination. Go to hell. In an instant, powerful internal energy gathered in his hand again, fiercely attacking Liao Fengyi once more. Just go ahead and die. This time, the force he unleashed could crush hundreds of tons of rocks into powder with a single blow. At this moment, Du Xianjun laughed sinisterly. What? But soon, the smile on his face froze. replaced by a look of shock. Bastard, haven't I made it clear enough? I can't kill now. This foolish guy not only emerged unscathed, but also exuded a terrifying momentum. Why force me? Facing the formidable Liu Fengyi, Duke Xianjun felt his difference for the first time. After a loud roar, Liu Fengyi rushed forward quickly. Almost in a blink, his fist was in front of Duke Xianjun. Is that all? This is not enough to impress me. Still the same basic moves as before. Facing this fundamental Maoshan boxing technique, Duke Xianjun didn't take it seriously. He slightly dodged to the side. But before he could finish his sentence, his expression changed suddenly. A cut appeared on his shoulder. The one attacking him was the strange wings behind Liu Fengyi. Just as Duke Xianjun was momentarily stunned, Liu Fengyi's second punch had already arrived, hitting Duke Xianjun's chest. In an instant, Duke Xianjun's face changed again, because Liu Fengyi's strength inexplicably became terrifying. This punch sent him flying more than 10 meters away, crashing heavily to the ground. You idiot! This situation infuriated Duke Xianjun even more. He was the most powerful one. How could this foolish guy possibly catch up with him? You're just a foolish jester, not qualified to perform any reversal drama. Duke Xianjun leaped suddenly, a palm after a palm attacking Liu Fengyi, each palm carrying immense energy. After quickly delivering several palms, he leaped behind Liu Fengyi, intending to attack those strange wings again. But this time, he suffered a big loss. The wings behind Liu Fengyi suddenly swelled several times, like arrows piercing through his shoulder once again. Nonsense, release our master, and I'll spare your life. Duke Xianjun still couldn't understand what happened to this idiot. Why did everything change? But before he could figure it out, the pitch-black wings suddenly transformed into several spiritual snakes, attacking him in the blink of an eye. Those wings, like the claws of a demon king, tightly trapped Duke Xianjun. However, the leader of the god-dragon sect was not to be underestimated. He shattered 2 black swords and escaped. Then he used all his strength to launch an attack. However, at this moment, another discovery made him immediately abandon this idea. Release our master. I don't want to kill. Suddenly, the wings behind Liu Fengyi turned into a huge energy ring, swiftly swirling a tornado in the air. This tornado carried immense energy. Forget about counterattacking. Even stabilizing the body was difficult, and the gust felt like a cutting blade. Don't force me. Moreover, looking at Liu Fengyi's terrifying appearance, this power seemed to be continuously increasing. Fear rose in his heart, and then Duke Xianjun disappeared. In this formation, he was just a clone. But at this moment, Liu Fengyi clearly had no intention of letting him go. The scared eyes emitted a dazzling red light in an instant. Under the illumination of the red light, the space in front of him unexpectedly revealed the formation where Chiodi was situated. She was currently under attack by another clone of Duke Xianjun, and the situation was extremely dangerous. Liu Fengyi extended his large hand, and a burst of energy shot out. While others' energy was in the form of pillars of light, the energy he released was pitch black like ink, giving a particularly terrifying feeling. This pitch black energy was exceptionally powerful, instantly shattering the barriers of the formation. Before the clone of Duke Xianjun could comprehend what was happening, Liu Fengyi's strike had already pierced through his chest, and then this clone dissipated. Chiodi was finally saved, but she quickly noticed that something was off with Liu Fengyi. The current Liu Fengyi felt very unfamiliar and even somewhat terrifying to her. What's wrong with you? Indeed, no matter how she called out, it seemed like Liu Fengyi couldn't hear her. He was very indifferent, as if at this moment, his eyes were only focused on the escaping leader of the god-dragon sect, Duke Xianjun. Where do you think you're going? He looked up, then struck out with his palm, instantly blasting away the barriers of the formation that had trapped Lu Xing. Lu Xing was covered in wounds. If it weren't for his strong willpower, he would have fallen to the ground long ago. The barriers of the formation all around were repeatedly shattered, and waves of energy continued to burst open. See the difference now. Du Xianjun, who was just filled with confidence and arrogance, now had cold sweat on his forehead. Do you know why I named him Fengdi? At this moment, Red Boy behind them spoke again.